25th chapter. You know where it goes into the birth and in the womb and stuff.
Con.
All right. I'm gonna share my live, our live. I meant. All right. Shalom.
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 All right, we're the brothers out of Great Millstone, Valdosta, Georgia, coming at you with another lesson with the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shah. First and foremost, as always, we're going to start by giving all praises and glorifications to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wakal
Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone Well. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth. Preach his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, and tonight's lesson title is Henry Nowak, Carmelo Anthony tensions creating a racial climax and race wars are biblical. All right, so we know the tensions flaring up between these two incidents. You had the Henry Nowak situation over there in the UK, where these Edomites are all in the uproar over that Edomite, that young Edomite, I believe was 18, that was stabbed or by that I don't know if it was an Ishmaelite or some Ishmaelite Jacob, whatever, but nevertheless, he was stabbed and he later succumbed to his wounds. And them Edomites are in the uproar about it. They rioting, they setting things on fire over there in Belfast, I believe that's the name of the city. All right, then you had this Carmelo Anthony situation, which last year he murdered the Edomite, during a school track meet. Okay, and he finally had his trial this week. And he was sentenced guilty. They proclaimed him guilty, man. Okay, he got 35 years, and Jacob in the uproar, and there was riots and tension outside of the courtroom. So this is all biblical, man. Like the title says, race wars are biblical. Okay, and that's what's happening these last days. It's part of all hell getting ready to break loose here in America, because believe it or not, race wars are actually part of the civil wars that's right. Basically finna happen in America. You want to say something?
Just like all the prophecies say, it's predestined.
Right.
They're inevitable. They're coming.
Right. Like it tells you in Isaiah 46, everything's predestinated. Mm-hmm. So this is one of the major prophecies that's predestinated from the very beginning. Okay, and that tension goes all the way back to the beginning between what? Jacob and Esau. Okay, even before that, Cain and Abel. With Cain, he unalived, or what you call murder, his brother Abel, which was due to spirit, Jacob and Esau in the reincarnation. Okay, and Carmelo Anthony, what he did was not expedient, man. And we're gonna get a scripture proving that, man. How vengeance is of the Lord. We can't just be murking Edom, like the elder said in the group, one of the group chats. We can't just be out here murking Edomites, man. It's not expedient. Okay, so there's a price to pay. He paid that price. They put him under the jail. Basically, he's only 18.
That's right.
He was tried as 18. They say as an adult.
Yeah. I think 17 and Texas and Alabama and different places. 17 you considered an adult.
Right. I believe here in Georgia too.
Yeah.
But we got that scripture.
Okay.
You can start.
Let me start from say
Genesis 4 and just start at 1. Just read on down real quick.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4, starting at verse 1.
Come on.
And Adam knew Eve, his wife,
mm-hmm.
and she conceived
And that goes into what? How did he know his wife? Not to get off topic, but how did he know his wife, man? They had sex.
That's right.
That's what it's talking about. When you get to know a woman, that means you popped it, man.
That's right.
He didn't say put a ring on it, right? He didn't say Adam put a ring. He got down on one knee and put a expensive ring on Eve, to know her. No, it means to have sex.
That's right.
It said, read that from the top again. Oh, what you say, brother?
If I could add to your point, if you go to the Zondervan's Bible Dictionary, it tells you what real marriage is, and it tells you it's centered around sexual intercourse. I'm gonna get it.
Come on, you can go. Yep. Since I brought that out, let's establish that real quick, because you got these ignorant ass people out here not knowing what sex really is according to the scriptures. They think it is by Esau's curriculum.
That's right.
So to speak.
In the crates. Got to dig in the crates.
That's right.
Crates.
Digging in the crates.
All right. This is from the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. This is page 345. The word marriage. It says marriage is an intimate personal union to which a man and a woman consent, consummated, and continuously nourished by sexual intercourse and perfected in the lifelong partnership of mutual love and commitment.
There you go. Sexual relations, man.
That's right.
That's what sex is, or marriage is according to the Bible. It said Adam knew Eve, meaning he had sex. He ain't put a ring on it, man. That's fucking bullshit, man. You want to say something?
As the brother brought out, consummation. That's how it's legit. Whenever you consummate, that's what bring one make two into one. You become as one when you consummate the marriage, and that's by having sex.
Right. That's it. So you got it, bro.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4, starting at verse 1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain.
So she conceived. So that backs up what the brother went into. That sex. When he knew his wife Eve, that means he had sex with her to conceive who?
And bare Cain.
Bear Cain.
And what is conceived? Hey,
right.
She was impregnated. And said, I have gotten a man from the Most High Yahweh.
Right.
And she again bare his brother Abel.
So Abel was born. You got it.
And Abel was a keeper of sheep.
Right. So this also proves that Cain and Abel were the reincarnation of Jacob and Esau. Who was born first out of Esau and Jacob? Esau. Then Jacob was born. So same thing with Cain here. He was born first. He was the elder, right? And then after Cain, you had Abel. You got it. And
Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground.
Right, keeper of sheep, like a Jake. That's Jake's spirit being, laid back. Just chill, man.
Yeah, that pretty much confirmed the fact that they had two different personalities. Just like Jacob and Esau.
Right.
And in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the field of the ground. And in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Most High Yahweh.
Offering. So there was a command to make an offering. And we know how offerings are made before Yahweh. The Most High. And you're supposed to present an animal sacrifice, man. But this is what this clown did. You got it.
And Abel, he also brought of the firstling of his flock and of the fat thereof.
Right. Read Cain's part again, Salaki, bro. Where he offered.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4, starting at verse 3. And in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Most High Yahweh.
So he offered fruit, man. All right, we know that's not the proper way. But what did Abel do? Did he offer fruit? Let's see. You got it.
And Abel, he also brought up the firstling
Mm-hmm.
of his flock and of the fat thereof.
Right. Firstling of his flock of the fat thereof. Talking about animal
Mhm.
meat offering, man. Sacrifice. You're supposed to offer up a clean animal, man, before the Most High, man. You got it.
And the Most High Yahweh had respect unto Abel and
Mm-hmm.
to his offering.
Right, exactly. Why did he have respect? Because he did things the right way. He offered the right sacrifice.
He was obedient.
He was obedient. That's right. Which we know in Esau's nature, he's not obedient, man. That's why he had a reprobate mind, man, and offered fruit. You got it.
But unto Cain and to his offering, he had not respect.
Right. He had not respect because he offered fruit, man. You got it.
And Cain was very wroth,
He was very raw, read.
and his countenance fell.
Mm-hmm. He was pissed, man. You got it.
And the Most High Yahweh said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth?
Right.
And why is thy countenance fallen?
Mm-hmm.
If thou doest well, shall thou not be accepted?
Right, exactly. So if he offered the right way, it would have been accepted.
Mhm.
But that's the spirit of Esau. He always played a victim.
He want to do things his way.
We always things his way, and then dare you to go, speak against it, knowing it ain't right, and you have a problem with it. That's the spirit of the devil, man. That's the spirit of the so-called white man. You got it.
And if thou doest not well,
Mm-hmm.
sin lieth at the door.
Right. He's that man of sin. So Cain is like you Edomite's main forefather, man. Because what is Esau known as? The man of sin. So sin constantly lieth at his door. Wickedness. Okay? You got it.
And unto thee shall be his desire,
Mm-hmm.
and thou shalt rule over him.
Thou shalt rule over him. See? You got it.
And Cain talked it with Abel his brother,
Mm-hmm.
and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother,
Right.
and slew him.
Right. He unalived him, man. He murdered him. The first murder in history was
That's
Cain
right.
murdering his brother. That's the first recorded murder, basically. All right. You got it, bro.
And the Most High said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I know not.
Right. And lie. He lied.
Mhm.
Not only did he murder his brother Abel, but he lied to the Most High, man. Which we know the Most High already knew, but he was just testing the waters with Cain, already knowing the outcome, man. All right, you got it.
Am I my brother keeper?
Right. He basically got smart with the Lord.
Arrogant.
That's the spirit of the so-called white man.
That's
Arrogancy and proud. Being proud, man. You got it.
And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother blood cried unto me
Right.
from the ground.
Right. And that still reigns today, man. The voices of a lot of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the blood cries out, cries out to the Most High, man, to put this, have recompense on this devil, man.
If
You know?
if I could, and if I could
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
when they die, they go straight to the spirit world and start complaining to the Lord.
That's right.
Yep, that's right.
That's that blood. That's that cry out, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jake be in his right mind when he died. Like a 2/3, one that don't accept the truth on this side. But when they die and go to the spirit world, they in their right mind.
There's a scripture
Yep.
that
And
backs it up in Revelations.
yeah, Con, you say you finna get it?
I'm looking for my phone, Slakia.
Con. But that's what they do, man. They cry before Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, they're crying right now to bring this devil down, man. So we get our recompense. Okay. So this is going back again. Genesis means beginning, right? So this is going all the way back. This enmity, this racial tension, This hatred is going all the way back to the beginning.
Gotcha.
Okay. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, this is Revelation chapter 6, verse. I'm start at verse 9. It says, and when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High, and
Mm.
for the testimony which they held. And they
Mhm.
cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?
Right. And the ones that mainly, shed our blood was the Edomites, man. And that goes all the way back again to Cain. See, Esau got to pay all the way back to Cain, man. All his atrocities go all the way back. It's stacked all the way from Cain, man. Okay, he hasn't paid for none of these crimes, none of these atrocities he's committed on primarily the children of Israel, man. And we're crying, hey, the ones that passed on are crying unto Yahweh by Shemal Shai, all right, to rid this devil, man. Okay,
And that's
rid.
exactly what Abel was doing. He was crying unto the Lord.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Crying unto the Lord. So, hey, that vengeance is coming, man, on you Edomites, man. Okay, and it's beautiful when situations like this happen, man. Where Jake getting a little bit of payback, even though it's not expedient. Not saying go out and do it, but it brings excitement to see some judgment coming to you, damn devils, man. Okay,
Con. I'm gonna read verse 8 again.
come on, you got
The
it.
book of Genesis, chapter 4, verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother. He befriended him.
Yeah. That's what the devil do. He'll talk with smooth words. Then
That's right.
soon you turn your back, you got that knife ready to
That's what he
stab
did.
you. That's what he did,
Right.
man. That's a characteristic of Esau, stabbing you in the back, befriending you while with holding shaking your one hand, shaking your hand with one hand and holding a knife with the other behind his back.
I mean, you got to think about it. Cain was Abel's brother. Like, you don't expect your brother to do something like
That's
that. That's
right.
somebody
Exactly.
that you
Yep.
basically grew up with, and you don't expect it,
Right. But he did that because he was created to be wicked, man. He's of the left hand side, the sons of the wicked. And he committed that atrocious act. He committed the first recorded murder, all right, in history. And it's documented in the scriptures. All right. He befriended, like you said, he befriended his brother. He was talking.
Yeah.
The smooth, the scripture speak of how he speaks smooth words. His mouth is smooth, his words are smooth as butter, softer than oil. And then he rose up and slew Abel, man. Like the devil he is. You got it.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4, and I'm starting again at verse 10. And he said, What has that done? The voice of that brother of blood cries unto me from the ground.
Right. And we proved that in Revelations, how we pass on a cry to the Lord, beg the Lord to destroy this place. Cry to the Most High. You got it.
And now art thou cursed from the earth, which has opened her mouth to receive thy brother blood from thy hand.
Right. He's cursed. Hey, the scriptures speak of how they the children of the Lord's curse, man. You got it.
When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond.
A fugitive and a vagabond. Hey, the so-called white man can't keep it at home like it tells you in Habakkuk, man. That's why he's known as a fugitive. And he hasn't been caught. He hasn't paid for his. Also, it's talking about he hasn't paid for his crimes, man. So it's like he's on the run constantly, escaping judgment. But a fugitive always get caught. Evidently, eventually,
right.
Eventually, you always get caught, man. The Lord's
right,
man. And you Edomites, you ain't gonna get away, man.
And being a fugitive, you can run from a lot of things, but you can't run away from yourself.
Right. You can't run away from the Most High. That's who
right.
you can't run away from. You see, think he going to skate, man.
Yeah.
You think he going to skate. You ain't going to skate, man.
That's right.
You got it.
A fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth.
That's exactly what's happening right now. Trying to avoid his judgment, trying to escape from the name Esau Edom, right? That's another way of him being a fugitive and a vagabond on the planet Earth. You know, you got it.
And Cain said unto the Most High Yahweh.
Hey, Esau's a real runaway slave. You know how they joke about Jake? He the real runaway slave because he was created to be a slave. And he running. He trying to run from that judgment, man. You got it.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 13. And Cain said unto the Most High Yahweh, my punishment is greater than I can bear.
His punishment, and we're going to get in that punishment, was greater than he can bear.
Typical of Esau.
Yeah, and
no
playing victim.
Don't want to be no accountability.
That's right. Yep. And that proves you devils don't have no accountability. Talking about his punishment is greater than you. Like he's the victim. Like he didn't just murder his brother Abel and lie. On top of it, he lied to the Most High.
That's right.
Like it wasn't nothing. Like big deal. That's these Edomites they'll kill a Jake and be like big deal. They'll go home and sleep.
Oh yeah, sleep good
at night.
Slob on the side of the cheek and everything.
right.
Yeah, get that 30-day
counting sheep.
Yeah,
counting sheep and they sleep and everything, man. You got it.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 14. Behold, I have driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth.
Again, you shall be a fugitive and a vagabond on earth, man. Right? Letting you devils know that's what you are right now. You playing that role as a fugitive and a vagabond. All right? You got it.
And it shall come to pass,
right,
that everyone that findeth me shall slay me.
Right. This is the point. Everyone that findeth me shall slay me, right? Because you got it. So.
Verse 15. And the Most High said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
Right. That's what happened to Carmelo Anthony, man. That's the point. He got under the jail. He was pronounced guilty. As expected, he had an all-white jury. What the fuck you expect, bro? Of course he was gonna be guilty, man.
Yeah.
No, he really didn't have no chance in hell, man.
No,
he didn't have no chance. Come on, all-white jury, bro. And then you murdered the Edomite. You murdered the Edomite, man. And you a nigga. And they say what? You're guilty. I mean, you're innocent until proven guilty. Well, nigga, you was guilty until proven innocent, which you had no chance of being innocent. That's Esau's so-called justice system, though, for you. There ain't no justice with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Primarily, you so-called Negroes. There ain't no justice for you. It's against you.
Yeah, and in Texas,
right,
one of the most racist states, in America.
But,
matter of fact, he was the last one to secede from slavery, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I can look it up later to back you up, but you got it.
And the Most High said a mark.
A mark. Can you look at that word mark for me on Batak? See what it says?
What verse that is?
What verse that is in Genesis 4?
Genesis 4 verse 15.
15. Yeah, because I forgot what that word mark is in that verse. But you said a mark. We have an idea what that mark is, though.
No melanin.
All right, the Hebrew word there is awath, awa and tha. It says a signal, a sign, signal, a distinguishing mark.
A distinguishing mark, right? Okay, so the majority of the people on the planet Earth have what? What do they have?
Melanin.
They have melanin, right? So the distinguishing mark would be leprosy. And you have the law of leprosy, right? In when you read Leviticus, the 13th chapter, and that primarily goes for Esau, which he will be a clean leper. But nevertheless, that mark is leprosy, and they have leprosy. Okay, but like you read, who will slay him? Whoever slay him will be rewarded 100-fold. I mean, 7-fold. Salakia. and that ain't good. The Lord gonna, punish you for doing that, for slaying a Edomite, man. Just like Carmelo, all right. Whether you get thrown under the jail, the death penalty, all right, or some racist ass devils find you and hang you, and they torch you and shit. You want to get a brutal judgment, man. Because guess what? The Lord is saving this devil for last. But hey, nevertheless, these Edomites, they getting their judgment though. These curses are coming back on their ass, man. Which we'll get that scripture later. But I want to get that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the point.
And the Most High said a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him.
Right, lest any find him shall kill him. And that supposed to be these Edomites supposed to be, slaughtered really, but the Lord is not letting that happen because He put that spirit on Jake to be, subservient and look at these Edomites as an angel of light, so they'll be blinded to that very fact, all right, that they are the children of sin, the sons of the wicked, the sons and daughters of the wicked. And they supposed to be slain.
That's right.
Let alone be in slavery, But there's going to come a time where these Edomites are going to get their judgment, man.
That's right.
It's just not that time yet for them to be punished. That's like right. That.
The Most High got it set up so He can do it His way.
That's right.
You can't take matters into your own hand.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, He got a master plan because He is the master.
That's right. But you got to talk Genesis. That was it. 25. You got that Genesis 25, brother?
Yeah, I had to pull it up. This is the book of Genesis 25 and 21. It says, and Isaac entreated Yahweh for his wife because she was barren.
Right.
And Yahweh was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived.
Conceived. They're going to word conceived again. So he knew his wife Rebekah, and she conceived through the act of what? Sex. Which he married Rebekah through sex, not putting a ring on it. You got it.
Verse 22, it says, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
And
she went
to the Lord, why? Why are they fighting in the womb, man? You got it?
Yeah, because if I could say, brothers that have children, a woman knows when the child is making a lot of movement inside of her because they can feel it. It's the babies be moving, and just imagine those two babies was just going at it, man. It's like no rest. Like, damn, what's going on in there,
Right.
Gotta imagine it, man.
Yeah, it's bad enough when one in the kicking.
Yeah.
That's
got
right.
Two in there.
Two in the fighting.
Got
they
twins.
Brawling.
Having twins, two of them.
They brawling in that motherfucker. Fight night in there.
Yeah.
Right.
It says, and she went to inquire of Yahweh. And Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
2 nations are in thy womb. So 2 nations, man. 2 different people. Well, it's going to say it. You got it.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Separated. See, from the very beginning in the womb, we were separated. Okay? We were separated. It's going to further elaborate. You got it.
It says, and one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger.
Right, the elder shall serve the younger, man. And it's going to get into who's the elder and who's the younger, man. Okay? You got it?
I'm looking at the NLT. Hold on.
Come.
This is Genesis 26, 25, and 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Twins. You got it?
and the first came out red all
Hmm.
over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
Esau, which means what? Wasted away
Wasted
is
away is
he.
he.
From the Hebrew word Shashuim, right? Wasted away is he. He came out with no pigment. Why he came out red? Because he had no pigmentation. So that goes back to that curse or that mark for better terms, right? Back in Genesis 4th chapter, that mark set upon Cain. So that proves that Esau is who in the reincarnation. Cain. You know, that's that permanent marker on Esau, man. The
Yeah,
mark
that
of leprosy.
distinguishing mark.
That distinguishing mark that was left, all right, from Cain to Esau. You got it, brother.
This is Genesis 25 and 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel,
Mm,
and his name was called Jacob,
Jacob.
and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
Right. And Jacob, why didn't give Jacob no distinguishing
Damn, he was 60.
mention the Jacob's how he came out because he came out like everybody else, man. He had pigment, he had melanin, and he held the heel of Esau, which is symbology, man. When you read Second Ezra 6 and 9, or the sixth chapter, seven verses through ninth verse, right? It goes into that symbology where it represents us pulling Esau down out of power, man. This is the race wars are part of that. The prophecies is going to come into fruition, signifying Esau's downfall too. Okay, because Jake gonna get busy out here, man, on these damn devils, man. Right? Jake getting tired of you
That's
Edomites,
right.
man. You know, and again, you Edomites now. Your white privilege is not working anymore. White privilege is dead.
Mhm.
Yeah, you getting treated like niggas nowadays when it comes to the cops. You know, that motherfucker talking about he can't breathe
Right.
over there in UK, Henry Nowak, and he died of his injuries. And then them Edomites over there in the uproar. Yeah, them curses are coming upon you, man.
Mhm.
But nevertheless, we're stronger than you, we're better than you. All right, and we're gonna get that rulership. And these race wars, and this is more proof what
Mhm.
Batak just read, the brother Batak just read in Genesis 25, that tension goes back to the beginning with Jacob and Esau. It never left.
Come.
It never left him, and it's still happening, man.
Mhm.
That tension is still here to this very day. You want to say something?
Oh, my brother, let me tell you, they always talking about pull yourself up by
By the
your
bootstrap,
bootstrap.
yeah,
We're gonna pull you down by your bootstrap. That's Jacob's hands on your heel.
that's
Yeah,
right.
we're gonna pull you down by your bootstrap.
Huh. I want to look up. Hey, you
By
want to
your
look up that term, Batak? Pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
You know I will. You know I will.
God. Let's see what that says, man. Because like the brother said, they love to say that.
Mhm.
Oh, pull yourself up by the
We're
bootstraps.
gonna
That
pull
was in the
out.
past.
That's exactly what we're gonna do.
But
We're
me,
gonna pull ourselves up by
mm,
your bootstrap.
right? We're gonna put our boot in your fucking ass, man. You know, they love to say that, but meanwhile, they still hang you from trees. They
Mhm.
still shooting you down like a dog, talking about you like a dog,
Yeah.
right? They still treating you like pieces of shit, man.
Right.
And they still had perpetual hatred, but we aren't supposed to be mad about it. And they ain't never paid for their fucking crimes. The hell up out of here, man. All right. Here, meanwhile, they're crying on TikTok about how the kingdom is going down.
Mhm.
You know, hey, you ain't practicing what you preaching, devil.
I was just watching a podcast about those farmers, how they complaining now.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you voted for what you wanted.
That's right.
You got what you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did.
Pick your poison,
Mm-hmm.
and now the poison is fucking killing you now. You got it, brother.
All right. Yeah, I was looking for some more, but this is what it says. It says pulling yourself up by your bootstraps is an idiom that means achieving success or elevating your
Hmm.
social economic status entirely through your own hard work and resources without any outside help. But that's like it's really not
Well, yeah.
in this context the way we're using it.
That's right.
Right.
They're
But
trying
how
to
can
spin
Jake
it.
do that when
Right.
the system is already designed to hold him down?
Hold him down.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. I mean, we don't have no. The scriptures say this ain't our rest.
That's right.
So we can't have no real success here as long as Esau's in power, because
That's
he's
right.
always gonna have that boot, keeping
Mhm.
pressing you down and not letting you get up and elevate, man. All right, but that's Esau's a fucking hypocrite, man. He's just delusional like that.
That's right. He'll let a few slip through the net just to give you the illusion of inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
But the vast majority, Jake, hey, man, this is not your rest.
Right. This ain't our rest, man. And them race wars, man, they gonna can you get Genesis to 39? What's that? The 39th chapter? Because it's gonna start with Judah, man. And you can get the one in Zechariah where they say Ephraim bending the bow. 39, I think it's start at verse 8.
Judah.
No, 49. So Judah, what I see? Judah.
49 and 8.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, you can read
Bring it up.
Yeah, come.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Mm-hmm.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemy.
Right, the hand shall be in the neck of thine enemy. So eventually, the Lord gonna raise the head tribe up, Judah, Yahweh, the Most High things, right? That's the Hebrew word Yahweh, or Judah, for the word Judah. You're gonna raise them up, the so-called Negro, aka African American, right? And they're gonna get put a foot in Esau's ass, man. And then these other tribes, they're gonna follow suit. They're gonna see Big Brother getting off in Esau's ass because remember the deportations. They're gonna remember that. They're gonna finally that's gonna finally rise up the 10 tribes, and they're gonna join in the the fray, so to speak. They're gonna join in, and they're gonna get off in Esau's ass. You got it, brother.
Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
Mm-hmm.
Judah is a lion whelp.
That's the point. Judah is a lion's whelp, man. What's the symbol for Judah? The lion. A lion is a fierce animal. Mm-hmm. They call it the king of the jungle, right? Like the brother's avatar right here, but talks avatar, lion. Mm-hmm. That's spirit. That's right.
Oh my God.
You got it.
Judah is a lion whelp. He's a young lion at this particular time.
Yeah, young lion.
Time, hey, he's gonna become fierce, stronger, and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
From the prey, my son, thou art gone up.
From the prey, thou art gone up. Like we would pray, man. Starting with Judah, we would pray right now. But pretty soon we're gonna become predators. We're gonna become hunters, like the scriptures say. We should be turned from fishers to hunters. Okay, you got it.
He stooped it down. He crouches as a lion.
He crouches as a lion. He's crouched right now. Mm-hmm. Judah is lackadaisical, man. They slouched. They laid back. Mm-hmm. All they doing is marching and protesting. But the Lord's putting that spirit on them slowly but surely. All right, to rise up against these Edomites real soon, because it's gonna get more. The racial tension is gonna get more and more and more intense. All right, they're gonna be batting the quarter so deep. Mm-hmm. The only way to fight is out.
That's right.
To fight your way out. All right, swing back. They're gonna start swinging back. The Lord gonna put the spirit on, Judah to start swinging back, man. You know how you in the corner of boxing, you just blocking the punches and you got to swing your way out. That's what Judah gonna do.
That's
man.
Right.
Okay, you got it.
And as an old lion, who shall rise him up?
As an old lion, that's the point. Who shall rouse him up? The Most High Yahweh, man.
That's right.
Through Yahweh Shai is gonna rise Judah up, the so-called black man up, man. Okay, and they getting riled up right now. Okay, like that courtroom, after the outside that courtroom, they was getting riled up, man. Okay, got I think you had the so-called New Black Panther Party and all that. You know, just stirring that tension up, man. It's beautiful. And look who we got in office, man. All right. And it's perfect. It's perfect, man. Scenario. Remember back in 2020, same Nero was in office. We had that. And you think them niggas forgot about that back in 2020? With his knee on his neck. Now it's happening to you devils, man. So that's symbology of you, the tides turning. You know?
And to go back to what you said earlier, brother, about, what it's going to take for that lion to raise up. A lion is a member of the feline family. If you corner a house cat, it ain't gonna turn out too good for you.
Right.
When you back them up in that corner, you back a house cat up into a corner, it ain't gonna come out too good for you.
That's right.
And that's what's happening now. Hey, this lion has been raised up.
Right. So yes,
mighty lion, the Lion of Judah.
It's about stop crouching, man.
That's
it's
right.
about to get active. That lion's finna get active, man. Okay.
Slowly but
it's about to get active.
Mm-hmm.
That was it on that.
Pretty much.
You got that Zechariah, brother?
Yep. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 9, verse 12. It says, "Turn ye to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope.
Mm-hmm.
Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee.
Mm-hmm.
When I have bent Judah for me,
Mm.
filled the bow with Ephraim."
Fill the bow with Ephraim. So the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom, how they coming back? They're coming back through the word right now, primarily. All right. The tribes are coming at it. See, this is what Esau dreads. He fears this, man. That's why he's trying to stop this word, but he can't. All right, you got it.
Right. "And raise up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece,
Oh,
and
Greece.
made."
And Greece represents Esau.
Yep.
Right, rising up against you Edomites, man. You got it.
"And made thee as the sword of a mighty man."
The sword of a mighty man, man. Hey, Esau's about to experience something he ain't experienced in a very, very, very long time with Jake, man. See, he got Jake being in that fucking turn the other cheek, subservient, pacified fucking spirit. And that warrior spirit seems to be gone right now. But pretty soon, the Lord gonna put that warrior spirit back in Jake as a whole to get busy on you fucking Edomites and you other nations, man. Because hey, remember that gook? That's more racial tension. That gook that got off killing that Jake. See, I forget that motherfucker name, man. But he got off, man. Here it is, Carmelo Anthony. They put him under the jail, but that motherfucker got off.
What his name? Chow.
Yeah, Chow.
Ching
Chong Chow.
And he look like a damn Chow.
Yeah, exactly. That Ching Chong Chow got free, man. Hey, they coming after you gooks too, man. Hey, none of you heathen are safe. Because Jake gonna remember in the back of his head that shit you was talking in your language. Every time he walk in the store, you got something to say in your own language. Jake gonna remember that shit. And when all hell break loose, that's your ass, Ching Chong Chow. Hey, George Zimmerman, hey, he been, hiding this. I think he got judged recently. But the Lord finna jack his ass up, man. He had to avoid staying out in the public and shit. He probably had to go under another name and shit. Hey, the day of reckoning is coming for you heathen, man. Starting with Esau, the so-called white man. Okay? So these race wars gonna get more. This racial tension, like I said, is gonna get more and more and more intense. More intense, man. All right, and ain't nobody gonna be able to stop it. It's gonna be part of that old floor and scourge judgment real soon. You want to say something?
I was thinking about when these devils see a elderly Jake or Eve, they don't know what's on their mind, That put fear in them too. Because they know that this Jake, that Jake done experienced something, that this younger generation ain't experienced. See, so that sort of put fear in their heart too. I see how they look at me sometimes, and they have that look like, damn, is it? How do he feel about the thing that he went through? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they know it's coming. It's coming. It's definitely coming.
That's right. And the Lord commanded us to remember. One of y'all get Deuteronomy 32:7, and somebody can get Ecclesiastes 3:15.
I got Deuteronomy. This is
Yeah,
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7.
15.
It
Come.
says, and Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and
No,
on them that
before you get that, Deuteronomy 32:7.
32 and 7.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 7. It says, remember the days of old.
Right. Remember the
Consider,
days. Oh, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they have a thought in the back of the head. I wonder who you remember.
Mm-hmm. When you had to go in the back door and
Going to back of the bus.
it was
I don't think, I
normal to
don't,
call you a nigga and wasn't nothing you could do about it. All
Exactly.
different things.
Mm-hmm.
They're just the top of the list.
Yeah, that be on the back of their head. They have that guilt complex too, man. These devils, they have a real extreme guilt complex, man. They know they fucking guilty, man. But they always
some
try
of
to
them are
say
proud.
bygones, and forget about it. That was the past. But you haven't paid for your crimes. And you still treat us like shit. What you were saying, Batak?
I said a lot of these devils want to go back to that shit. They proud of that shit.
That's right.
Yeah, they do. That's why Trump. They voted Trump.
You got to remember, man, these devils don't feel no goddamn sympathy. They don't give a fuck. They don't feel no sympathy. That's what their fucking glory days, man. You think they don't want they want to feel sorry for Jake? Fuck no, man. These devils love that shit.
No, they don't.
They don't have no remorse.
That's why you gotta
No
look at
remorse. Scripture says the tender. Oh, Slakia.
They hope it's like when they talk about they hope you have a good day. You gotta look at that motherfucker sideways, man. I'll give you a pat on the back. You gotta look at him, cross-eyed, damn near cross-eyed, man. Can't trust him. We can get that too later on. I never trust our enemy, man.
Yeah, these devils don't feel no sympathy, man. The scripture
right.
says the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. They don't give a fuck about Jake's suffering, bro. They don't give a rat's ass.
They might act like it, but in the back of their mind, they glad. They giggling on the inside.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck,
happy
man.
on the inside, man.
And don't expect these devils to give a fuck.
Exactly. Don't expect it. Just like that Carmelo, they still talk about OJ, man.
Yeah.
When they had that silver suit, he lost that. And they were happy as shit.
Oh yeah.
They made his life a living hell, man. All over some Edomite devil bitch that committed adultery on him, man. But you Edomite bitches, you fucking whores by nature, man.
Yeah, kind. Me personally, man. I enjoy it. Embrace it, Esau, because we got next, bro. We gonna get your ass.
That's right.
We gonna get your ass, man.
Right. It sucks. We gotta take the low on a lot of shit from you motherfuckers, man. But we gonna get you, man.
Yeah, you gonna get got.
We gonna put a foot in your ass. There ain't gonna be no remorse. There ain't no empathy or sympathy. We finally have you in chains, man.
Hey, what Major Payne said? Look in the dictionary between shit and syphilis, and that's where you'll find my sympathy.
Right. That's where you're gonna find ours too. You had some more on that Deuteronomy 32?
Yes, like your pardon me in my folly. This is the book of Deuteronomy 32 and 7. Said, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he would shew thee thy elders, and they would tell thee.
Right, like our elders, man. They, the Most High put the spirit on our elders, apostles, to wake us up to this truth. The Lord supped with us, and now we see that you're the devil. And we see that we got to remember these things. We got to remember what you did to us. We got to have that hatred. Hey, King David was a man after the Lord's heart. He hated his enemies with a perfect hate.
That's right.
This society have you think that hate is bad. Like, oh my God, you're the most terrible person. But why is it always when it comes to us? Like when we show our hate, oh, it's something wrong with us. But Esau can show his hate, but nobody don't have nothing to say about Esau hate. You know,
everybody can hate us,
right? And we're not allowed to show our hate or express our hate. Something wrong with us. But when the Esau show, oh, he's just a disgruntled white boy or white woman, But they never told that they shouldn't hate people. You notice that? Like they'll never tell the white man, hey, you should hate is wrong. It's always when it comes to us. We always got to take the low. Like I said in conference call, the shit end of the fucking stick and turn the other cheek. So for lack of better terms, which they ain't their idea of Christians, they ain't what it mean, but just saying in their sense. We always got to take the low when it comes to these goddamn devils, man.
That's right. Such as the hate crime bill.
Right.
Everybody can do everything else.
Right, exactly.
Hey, it won't be considered as a hate crime.
Right. And we supposed to just take it.
But we just say the wrong thing out of our mouth. Hey.
Oh my God, you're a racist. Yeah. You saw say racist. But look at his fucking history, man. Your history, how America was built, consists of racism. The so-called justice system is built off fucking racism, man. It's clearly fucking racist, man.
That's right. I stand corrected. You can say the right thing and it'll be considered as hate speech.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Well, you tell the truth. The truth is hate
and
speech.
They don't like the truth.
That's right.
That's why at Cain, one of the very first thing that came out of his mouth was a lie. When he told the Most High, and my brother's keeper. Crazy, man. That was it on that batop.
Yeah, that Deuteronomy, yeah.
Yeah, okay, you can get that Deuteronomy 30:7, but I'm having to read this.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, starting at verse 15. That which has been is now.
Right, that which is being is now, read.
And that which is to be has already been. And the Most High requires that which is past.
He what?
And the Most High requires that which is past.
So he's going to require your blood to be shed. Okay, and it's going to start with race wars. That's just him warming. That's going to be just him warming up with you devils too, man. When Jake finally get that green light to get off in your ass. Look what happened back in the Rodney King. After the Rodney King riots, they pulled that damn cracker bitch out of that truck and they started whooping her ass. I remember that, man. Like it was yesterday. Hey, them niggas on the East Coast, the West Coast don't play, man. Just like in the Midwest, they don't play with you Edomites. And that'd be a lot of Gad and Reuben in the Midwest, on the West Coast. So it makes sense why they don't take their shit.
Gad, Reuben, and Issachar.
Yep, Issachar. They don't take your shit, man. And that it had to shake these Edomites up after that Rodney King verdict, man. Not guilty. And that man, Jake went buck fucking wild, man. They start tearing up everything, setting shit on fire. Even back when Martin Luther King got killed. You remember the detour, right?
Oh yeah.
Man, they Jake is destructive, man. And wait till in this day and age when all hell breaks loose, man. You ain't seen nothing yet, man. When stomachs get to growling, there ain't no food. On top of the racial tension, Jake gonna remember everything you devils did in the back of their heads, and Jake gonna feel extremely oppressed, especially when them stomachs get to growling. There ain't no food, and they feel they really feel the oppression from you devils, man. They gonna go slap crazy. They gonna lose it, man. And that's gonna be the end of a lot of you peon devils out here, man. That's when they're gonna have to implement martial law, which that's another topic. Because Jake gonna get so, it's gonna get so out of control, man. Jake gonna become so dangerous out here, man. Like I said, it's gonna be a spirit you Edomites ain't saw from Jake in a very, very, very long time, man. And it's coming.
That's right.
It's fucking coming, man.
Yeah, wait till the Lord rouse Judah up, man. Judah ain't the head tribe for no reason.
That's right. And I'm getting pumped up just talking about it, man. Because I'm ready for recompense, man. And wait till on top of that, wait till the Lord, when we get the power, man. Oh man, it ain't gonna be no talking, boy. Because the talking is right now, right? We doing the talking now.
That's right.
Speaking of oracles of the Most High. But pretty soon, remember, like I quoted that scripture in Jeremiah 16:16, the fishers are going to become hunters.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, the prey is going to become the predator.
Mm-hmm.
The rabbit is going to have the gun, mother effer.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun, right?
That's right.
And the rabbit gonna start hopping and shooting it. He ain't gonna miss his target, man.
And in the words of Elmer Fudd,
Oh yeah, that was
be
true.
very careful what you ask for. You know, these devils got some of these situations set up by design, you know,
Right.
to implement all these things. But hey, be very careful what you ask for.
Mm-hmm. That was it on that.
I got a precept.
Come on, you got it, brother. I think
It's
that's
the book of Isaiah chapter 19, verse 17. It says, and the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself because of the counsel of Yahweh of hosts, which he had determined against it.
Come on,
So the
you got it,
scriptures
brother.
tell you clearly that Judah is going to be a terror into Egypt, man.
That's right. That's right, man. And I believe some verses above it mentions the Egyptian shall go against the Egyptian. I believe in verse 14 or somewhere around there. You know, but that goes into, like I said, a race war is going to be part of the civil wars, man. You know, so we are technically, in a sense, the Egyptians too, but mainly that's talking about these Edomites, man. All right, because they like the the callous of rulership of America, so to speak, the main ones that's in authority, and they gonna fight against each other. All right, so the curse of America, all right, is here, man. You know, the Lord is putting these curses upon you Edomites, man. All right. And that racial tension over there in the UK, that's not gonna quell down anytime soon either. That them riots over there getting mad because that devil got killed, you know, that's gonna get more and more intense. You know, these devils gonna go buck wild over. They might start hunting Jake over there real soon, man. You know? That was it on that, brother. You can get Deuteronomy 30 and 7.
All right. I remember this precept, Second Edges 13 and 31.
Con. You can bring that out next.
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. It says, and Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies
Mm,
and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
right. See that? And who primarily hates us and persecute us? Esau, Edom, man, so-called white man, man.
That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
So they are the main antagonists through this whole ordeal of, this racial tension, us being oppressed, catching hell under these bastards, you know. But guess what? The curses are coming upon y'all now. Like we've been saying, your women starting to hate you, let alone these other nations. Everybody hates you, man. The nature, so-called Mother Nature itself hates you. Animals hate you, man. Okay? Hey, you catching hell from your own from the police, man. You know, white privilege is obsolete now. Okay? It's not even working. So that's the most High taking them blessings off you and putting
That's
these
right.
curses on you Edomites, man.
That's right.
The thing that it's flip flopping. Things are transitioning by way of our favor, man. You know, we're gonna get the blessings and you're gonna get the curses. See that? Because our punishment, we can get Lamentations 4:2. The punishment of iniquity is about accomplished. Okay. So you suffering the oppression we've been suffering for years, man. Okay, now you can't breathe. Now you screaming for justice. You protesting. You marching. You starting riots and shit. Okay, Why? Because again, everything's turning right side up, man. From being upside down to right side up on your devil asses, man.
Yeah, that shows your kingdom is falling. Because
That's
when
right.
you was at the peak of your society, you was able to do whatever the fuck you wanted to do to
That's
our
right.
people, and you had us in slavery as well. But
That's
now
right.
you're starting to fall, and
Hmm.
you don't got the same power no more. You don't
That's
got the
right.
juice no more, Esau. Your well is running dry.
Yep, that old saying, you ain't got having the juice, you don't got it no more, man. Like the
Yeah,
brother
you.
said, it's dry for you, man. It's over. And by the way, they're bombing Iran. Babylon's bombing Iran right now.
As we
So
speak,
that's a
right?
telltale that it's over, man. Esau, throw in the towel,
Finito,
bro. You're
finito.
you on the shit end of the stick. You losing, boy. You're fucking losing, man. Trump has betrayed y'all, man. I
Mm.
thought he wasn't gonna be a wartime president, but that's another topic.
Yeah, he lied.
He lied, man. You know, because he don't give a fuck about you. You know,
I got a precept.
you got it.
This is Second Edges, chapter 13. I'm gonna start at verse 29. It says, "Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and
Mm,
he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell upon the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another."
right, you got it, brother.
Right. So that shows you about, the events that's going to happen in these end times. You know, race wars, one people against another, one nation against another. Division is the spirit of division is already present in America. And it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. So things are going to continue to get more divided,
Hmm.
and ultimately it's going to lead to a war. One realm against another is what? Yahweh Shah and the angels against Esau, his army. So total war and total confrontation and total division is coming to this world. And the
That's
Lord
right.
is the one that's orchestrating all of this, man.
That's right. It tells you that in Matthew 10 too, how the Lord will bring the vision. And that's what we're seeing in these last days. The Lord is bringing straight division, and even amongst Esau, like the scriptures say, a house divided against itself cannot stand. All right, so that's why another reason why Esau's kingdom is falling. Let alone this racial tension. The civil war is going to be full blown, man. From class wars to race wars, and of course the civil war. Awesomely, man. Okay, it's going to explode. You know, remember that movie Malcolm X? He said a racial explosion is more dangerous than an atomic explosion, man. You know,
Hmm.
things are gonna get so chaotic out here, man. It's all the will of the Lord, though. You know, you got it, brother.
Come.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right. And what's some of the things that got to come to pass? The chip, World War III turned into a full blown nuclear war. Okay, but we in that time. But you got pointers and seven.
For nation shall rise against
And that's
nation.
really the point. The nation shall rise against nation. Race wars are going to happen. All right, we seeing the tension boil up right now. Okay, it's not going
Hmm.
to let up, man. You know, the Lord is getting ready to make moves. He's moving them chess pieces, man. Remember, he's the ultimate chess player in this whole ordeal, man. See, Esau think he got a one up on the Most High. No, the Lord got a one up on your ass, man. He waiting to make that right move. Okay, you got it.
About
For nation shall rise against
that
nation,
time.
and kingdom
Huh?
against kingdom.
The kingdom against kingdom.
And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places.
Right. We had just had an earthquake over there in 8 point somewhere. Philippines.
Philippines
The Philippines, yeah.
Hmm.
That
caused
was
a
a massive
tsunami.
earthquake. Tsunami, yeah. that went on the tsunami. So, hey man, we in that time, man. You said it's about that time, brother?
Yeah, I'm finna about all brothers.
Yeah, Colin, you gotta get up. Hey, the water coming on.
Kind,
We're
kind,
gonna get ready
kind.
to wrap up soon too.
Kind Akim. Yahaba Shura Shabba Shura Kakaras Bakdum. Shalom.
Shalom, Yahweh Shema, Shabbat Shem, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, so read number 7 again.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom.
Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, man. All right, hey, the wars, rumors of wars are happening in the midst of race wars. Okay, amongst the civil wars that's about to happen. Wars all over the commotions all over the planet Earth. Okay, so all hell getting ready to break loose. Okay, just by that alone, man. You can go ahead and read on some more.
And there shall be famines.
Famines. Hey, we've seen a famine happen. Happen. You know, prices are going up. Inflation. Farmers are having a hard time getting fertilizer to farm.
Some of them are having a hard time holding on to their farm. They losing them.
Yep. Yeah, and guess what? They're gonna blame all this on Jake. This is another thing that's gonna start a race war, brothers and sisters. How we gonna get the blame? Also the prophets, man, why things are going down south for Esau's queendom. You know, you got it, bro.
Well, you know, in a sense, they can blame it on Jake because all these things were implemented to hurt Jake, but it bounced back on you. It's backfired.
Yeah.
So you can put it on Jake, because when you voted that demon into office, you thought he was going to be strictly against Jake, that all the things that he was going to implement was going to hurt Jake.
Right, which a lot of it did, but at the end of the day, it's hurting you.
That's right.
Mostly because y'all thought Trump was going to be the great white hope, right?
That's right.
He's destroying his, man, he's doing worse than Biden, man. He's doing worse than Biden. Here it is, he calling him Sleepy Joe. This motherfucker can barely stay awake his goddamn self. You know? This motherfucker having dementia problems and shit. They saying he lying about his health. He probably about to croak.
That's right.
And this is y'all last hope, but he's failing y'all, you devils, man. You know? You want to say something?
And that's the only reason you voted him in.
Right.
You rather for the world to go to hell than a handbasket
with a white man.
With a white man.
Than a nigga. Yeah. You know, and they'll still find some way to blame it on something on Obama.
So
that's how they work.
They still
go all the way back. They still bringing things up on Obama, man. What he did in his administration.
That's right.
And this motherfucker been out of office how long? How fucking long? Over 10 years, right? I think over 10 years. And you still find ways to try to blame, which we don't give a fuck about Obama, but I'm just saying, just making a point.
That's right.
You know, you still find ways to blame him on something, you know, because y'all think he one of us. You think he one of us, and you're gonna say, oh, now it's you niggas' fault, man. Nigga, hey, here it is, and we don't got no control over nothing, but they'll still tie us.
That's right.
You know, to the reason why their kingdom is crumbling. They'll still find something to blame it on us, man. You motherfuckers. You got it, bro.
I'm gonna start from the top. Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Earthquakes in diverse places, man. Read on.
All these are the beginning of sorrow.
All these are the beginning of sorrow. So they talking about love. It's going back to the race wars. Love this and love that. In that kumbaya, we are the world spirit. That's all going to be out the fucking door, man.
That's right.
You know, when stomachs get to growling, when Esau's dollar collapse and society crumbles, it finally goes down the drain, they ain't going to be thinking in that. They ain't in that spirit now.
That's right.
There's you stupid ass niggas that's in that. We are the world spirit, man. They ain't in that spirit. They at the fucking gun ranges with their sons and daughters, man, preparing to slaughter you mother effing niggas, man. They ain't in that spirit of kumbaya and loving you.
That's right.
They had that perpetual hatred.
Okay.
On you stupid ass niggas out here, man, that want to love this damn devil.
You know, Jake couldn't read between the lines.
Right.
Those guys, when they was taking their kids in the woods to hunt deers and wild hogs and
He in the right spirit.
varmints,
Esau's in his right spirit.
Guess who was on top of the list? You was on the top of the list.
And they be having pictures of Jake.
That's right.
You know, smiling like this. They have a picture of Jake and they shoot the fuck out of that shit. But Jake always in that lackadaisical, lovey-dovey ass bullshit spirit,
That's right.
man. Want to love his enemies, man. But meanwhile, he hate the fuck out of you. Excuse my French. You know, that's a false balance, man. When your enemies have a perpetual hate, but all you can do is love them, but you hate yourselves. You shit on your own people, man. Make that make sense. We know it's the curses, but, you know, I'm just making a point, man. You know? You got it.
All these are the beginning of sorrow.
The beginning of sorrow. So, you know, seeing his racial tensions is part of that beginning of sorrows, man.
And just the tip of the iceberg.
That's just
the worst is yet to come.
That's right. Wait till martial law. Oh, man, you won't really see these
them
horns come out of these devils, man. You got it.
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted.
Right. And that's going back to us. We're going to be afflicted for righteousness' sake, man. But we know, the thing is, we know who our enemy is. At least we know we got to one up on who our enemies are.
That's right.
You got it.
And shall kill you.
And shall what?
And shall kill you.
We'll die for a righteous cause, man. We ain't going to succumb to this man's system, man. Okay? We ain't going to accept none of his ways and philosophies. And we damn sure ain't going to love him. All right? You got it.
And you shall be hated of all nations for my name's
right.
sake.
And we are hated as a whole. It's talking about, you know, the prophets. But as a whole, as a nation, the Israel, people hate us, man. People hate us. And it shows even in these other nations, like these gooks.
I'm saying. He followed that, followed that Jake over 100 yards to shoot him in the back.
If that ain't hatred, I don't know what it is.
14-year-old kid.
Right. That fucking Chow. What's his name? Chow?
Yeah.
Over fucking water, man. He could have let that go, man. But since he was a nigga, you know, he couldn't let it go. And they have a hatred for you too. You know?
And he knew the system was set up that he could probably get off.
Right.
Had he known that it was going to be some dire consequences, he never would have did that.
That's right. So we're gonna be on. Jake gonna be on you goops too, man. In that time. Any more, brother? Let me see if I can find that scripture. Let's see.
And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another.
Right. That division, man. All right. Betrayal, dishonor. You know, that division is coming, man. I'm trying to find that scripture where it say it should be on them as a due. Jake should be that was pretty much it on that. Let's see. Bear with me real quick. The enemy should see it. You had something?
I was going to read verse 24.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
There you go. The love of many is going to wax cold. So who you think? You got white friends and shit. Think they love you, which they don't. But you get on Sirach 12 and what's that? 10. Never trust thy enemy. You're gonna be in for a rude awakening, man. You know, Kyle or Tyler, your white buddy's gonna turn on you, man. They gonna fucking turn on you. You know, you're gonna find yourself hanging on a goddamn noose in that day. Right. All right. Oh, you got it, bro.
Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Never trust thine enemy. The Lord says, never, ever trust your enemy, man. Esau is your primary enemy. You should never trust them. Okay, they ain't no good. In the back of their head, they looking to hang you. they pat you on the back and smile in your fucking face. In the back of their head, they want to hang you from a goddamn noose. They want to put a bullet in your head, man. Okay? They want to see you back on a cotton field picking cotton. Okay? Never trust them. Because Esau's not to be trusted, man. Hey, these other nations, they know that, man. It's you niggas that haven't seen the catch on yet. But you gonna catch on, but it's gonna be the hard way, man. When they finally, the Lord give them that green light to get busy on you, man. You got it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
So like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. He was created to be the wicked. So it can't get better. It's gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse. His wickedness, man. It's gonna keep getting worse. You can't make him a saint. You can't make him love you, man. Okay? He ain't gonna love you. He ain't gonna never love you. He gonna always have that perpetual hatred for you. All right? It's never gonna go away anymore.
Though he humble himself.
Though he humble himself, right? Seem to be humble, seem to, have care for you and, talk good about you. And come on, man. Hey, Jake always falling for the okie doke, But if you're spiritual like us, you ain't gonna fall for the okie doke. You're gonna see right through these fucking devils, man. You gotta have that eye salve to see right through your enemy, especially Esau Edom. Yeah, we can be cordial. The scriptures say be at peace with all men, right? Live peaceably with all men, if possible. The key words, if possible, man. As long as they don't lay no finger on you, hey, live peacefully. Okay? But at the end of the day, in the back of our mind, right, we got to know that he's the enemy. You got it, bro.
Yet take good heed.
That's why I say take good heed of these devils. Look at their history. That's another way of taking good heed. Knowing their history and how they fucking get down. On Jake primarily. You got it.
And beware of him.
Beware of these devils, man. Beware. Okay? Even though they smile in your face. Mm-hmm. Right? With that Chester cat. Remember Chester the cat?
Yeah.
With that big ass smile and them white teeth there with that Chester cat smile.
That painted, I call it the painted on smile.
Yeah, that painted on smile. You better take good heed of them. You got it.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped it a looking glass.
Right. You would know if you wipe a looking glass and it's constantly steamy, it's gonna keep getting steamy. That's like his wickedness. That's Esau. You can never wipe it away, man. You got it.
And thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away.
See that? Like I was saying, it's not altogether wiped away. His wickedness can't be wiped away. The scriptures say, can a leopard change his spots? That's a rhetorical question. We know the answer to that is no. So if he was created to be the wicked, get Proverbs 16:4. That's why these race wars are going to happen. That perpetual hatred. And then after that, get that Amos. We're going to get ready to wrap up. Get that Amos 11 and 1 and 11. This is why these race wars are going to happen. They're going to come after you. And it ultimately, this devil is going to come down having great wrath on you tribes. You got it.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Most High Yahweh has made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
And part of the days of evil is race wars. Okay? It's going to be unprecedented out here, man. We're so used to that melting pot of spirit, all nations coming in and coexisting, which the Most High didn't originally set that up to be like that. And that's why he's going to bring that extreme division through the race wars, man. And he created a perfect vessel of destruction. Esau Edom to bring that, man. Okay? Because he's about to show his horns. The Lord's about to give him the green light to really show them horns on you tribes, man. That's why you got a taste of that with these deportations. You 10 tribes. You thought El Gringo was Jesus Christos. He's an angel. Now you're seeing El Gringo's deporting you and putting you in these FEMA camps. That's what El Gringo is doing. Jesus Christos is doing, you stupid ass 10 tribes, man. You got it.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 5. Everyone that is proud in heart
like Esau, He got his day coming. You got it.
Is an abomination
He's
to the
gonna-
Most High Yahweh.
He's an abomination ultimately to the Lord, man. And the Lord gonna eventually move him out the way, man. But he gonna use him as that vessel of destruction. Any more on that?
Go hand join in hand.
Go hand join in hand. Y'all been wanting to join hand in hand and trim your way to seek love from Esau, and he still treats you like a nigga, man. Like you ain't shit. Okay? And he really gonna show you that you how he feels about you when all hell breaks loose. You got it.
He shall not be unpunished.
He shall not be unpunished. So in the midst of all that, he ain't gonna go unpunished though. Remember, he's touching the apple of the Lord's eye, which is the nation of Israel. So the nation of Israel is gonna eventually get recompense back. The Lord's gonna avenge us ultimately, but he got a job to do in the midst of it. This devil has a job to do on the left-hand side in the midst of it. Let me get quick precept. I'm gonna go ahead and get that song.
Amos 1:11.
Yeah, you can get Amos. I'm gonna get a quick precept. Psalms 17 and 13. One of my favorites. All right. Psalm 17 and 13. It says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him." It's going back. This is going to the Lord bring his ass down. He's going to disappoint his devices. As soon as he fills his belly, like it tells you in Job, all right, for that chipping everybody and shit, and the Lord gonna come back and disappoint him. But it says, "Arise, O Lord," or "Quam," that's the Hebrew word for rise, or arise, O Lord, Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked. So that's referring to us. We want to be delivered from Esau because we know that wrath is coming. Okay, them horns are gonna spurt out. It says, "Which is thy sword?" Okay, on the left-hand side of the Most High, he's the sword of the Most High. He's a vessel of, again, destruction. Okay? And the race war is going to prove that too. They're going to get a one-up on Jake before Jake gets a one-up on this devil. But y'all going to see these peons even. They're going to show their horns, man. But ultimately, during martial law, that's when you're really going to see the horns come out, man. Okay? But you got it, bro. And it all goes back to this. Again, from the beginning, you got it.
The book of Amos, chapter 1, verse 11. Thus said the Most High Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom.
For 3 transgressions of Edom, read.
And for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
The Lord is not going to turn the punishment away, like you read in that Proverbs, right? He ain't going to turn the punishment away from these devils.
You're not going to get away.
You're not going to escape.
That's right.
You got it.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
Still doing it. Still pursuing racial profiling and, got a target on Jake back. You can't leave Jake alone. Had Chad the Builder, which that's another more racial tension. Forgot to mention his fucking faggot ass, man. Excuse my French, But he couldn't leave Jake alone. All he did was film Jake and talk about they chimping out and shit. Now look at him. Looking stupid in jail. Probably somebody bitch by now. You got it.
And did cast off all pity.
Right, and did not cast out all pity. Like Brother Batal, when he was up here, he quoted that scripture, "The tender mercies of the wicked are cruel." So he don't have no pity for you tribes. And by them deportations, he's showing that too. Here it is, he's separating your families like he did back in slavery, man. They still deporting. ISIS is still out there deporting tribes, man. That's no sympathy for you tribes. You have families and they separating you away from them. This back in like the days of old. You niggas need to wake up, man. Gotta wake up. We've been telling you who your enemy is, man. But Jacob's trouble is gonna remedy all this, man. All this confusion, all this destroyed mindset you tribes are in, thinking he's your friend, thinking he's a god or an angel, and he can do no wrong. Y'all gonna get a rude awakening real soon, man. You got it. That was it.
And his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
So he kept that wrath forever. That's why you still seeing them have that disdain for you. They can't stand the sight of you, right? They always bother you. Can't leave you alone. Have them Karens out there,
right?
Filming Jake and messing with Jake and calling the cops on Jake, and You know, we can't even be at peace with these fucking devils. You know, we can't coexist.
Right.
They're not reasonable people, man. So we got to be separated. A separation and segregation was the best thing for us. You know, it wasn't nothing wrong with that. And that's how the Lord intended it from the very beginning, man. So this is beautiful what we're seeing, all this racial tension building up from Chad the Builder, like I said, Carmelo Anthony, the Henry Nowak situation,
Right.
etc. You want to say something?
Yeah, speaking of segregation, you know Chad the Builder is glad to be segregated. Right.
Oh yeah, and what's
You
your
know he-
solitary
Yeah,
confinement?
you know he in protected custody, solitary
Now, you already
confinement.
know, man. Like the
Yeah.
bitch he is, man.
Why don't he get out there with the chimps out?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He chimping out.
Now,
Look
who
like
chimping out now?
Yeah, he chimping out. Look like, huh? Chud? Chud the Dud? No, you look like you chimping
Who
out.
the chimp now?
Right.
The chump too.
Your chump. Yep. Is it more?
That's pretty much it.
Right. We can end it off with Jeremiah 30:7. Jacob's trouble, because it's going to be part of Jacob's trouble, the race wars.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
Going back, not Deuteronomy, but Daniel 12, where it says, it's been a time like no other since there was a nation on the planet Earth. You got it.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Jacob's trouble is upon us, man. We're in the beginning stages. Oh yeah, all these riots too. You know, protests. You got it.
But he shall be saved out of it.
The elect is going to be saved from these common perils, man. The Lord going to shield us from all this tension. See, the Lord, we're going to know when to get busy, man. When the Lord give us that power. But right now, we're going to wait ye upon the Lord.
That's right.
Like the scriptures say, vengeance is his. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, Yahweh.
That's right.
Okay? We got to let these 2/3 get busy. We ain't going to participate in that shit.
That's right.
The only way we're going to participate in getting down is when the Lord gives us that power, man. Lord willing, we be some of those men, man. They get that power to execute vengeance on these fucking devils and these other heathen. We're going to wait upon Yahweh by Shemal Shah.
Yep.
You got it.
Wait on him. As he say, wait on me, or I'll rise up to the plate.
That's right. Let these, I can't find that scripture right now, but it mentions how, again, Jake going to be on these heathen like the dew of the grass. Okay? But we're going to let you 2/3 handle it. Okay? And we're going to know when our calling going to come with the Lord going to give us the green light. Because he going to give y'all the green light first to get carnal. You got it.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 8. For this shall come to pass in that day, said the Most High Yahweh host, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck.
Well, it's ultimately going to get us deliverance. Okay? These things got to happen, including the race wars. They got to happen for that yoke to be off our necks, man, spiritually. And off our wrists, our ankles. You know, it's off our minds already, but we still in captivity. Okay? But also we're going to be freed from this captivity. But race wars got to happen too. It got to happen. You got it.
And will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Right. So, hey, guess what? They're going to serve us, man. It's ultimately getting into how they're going to serve us. They go into captivity. Okay, that was it on that. All right, so we're going to end it there. Hey, Lord, willing, this lesson was edifying. We're going to sign off by saying again, all praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, and Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone Well. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect. Got four corners of earth preaches word and truth and sincerity. Go say shalom.
Shalom.
From Yashala.
From Yashala.
Shalom.
Shalom.